Hey everybody, so we're doing something we've never done before. So before the show gets started, I got to explain this to you. Go to the website right now. A pop-up's going to pop up and it's going to ask for your email. You put in your email and we're going to send you a sticker pack. It's like 3, 4, or 5 stickers. I don't remember, but it's some free stickers. Why not, right? It's hay season 2023. Let's start it off with some free stickers. We're making hay. Hello everybody, I'm Trevor Bales. This is the Bales Hay Farm and Ranch YouTube channel. Yes, our last name is Bales. No, we did not change it. Yes, we bale hay. And yes, I buy hay. The big question today is, are we gonna run out of hay? So before we get into that question and the answer, hit the thumbs up, like it, share it. Check out the website if you want. You don't have to. And say something. We gotta carry on this tradition of just make a comment like, wow, you are way more handsome than Millennial Farmer. And then I'm going to screenshot my phone and I'm going to send all of those to him. And it's just going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Or just say I'm funnier, or it could be anything you want, but I have to be something better than Zach Johnson. So something's been going on. I've been keeping an eye on, haven't really said much about it, because I didn't think anything was really going to happen. Behind me, look it up on the map, is the Gila River, spelt G-I-L-A. G is in Gulf, but said with an H, like hotel. It doesn't run. It hardly ever has water in it. When I was a little kid, it ran real big once, and a big dam down west of us broke. And that was like a big deal. It was 1994, the Gillespie Dam. We've been getting a lot of rain and above average snowfall, which we've been getting above average. One or the other, like it can run, but when you have both combined, it gets a little scary. We're just a few feet above the river. So my grandpa, he's been losing sleep at night because this does worry him. So above saturated ground already from a wet summer or monsoon season fall, combined with the wet winter and a lot of snow, they've actually started letting water out. Last week they were at 2,700 cubic feet per second. Now they're up at 18,000 cubic feet per second, which that's a lot of water. One thing we're worried about, where our water comes into our canal, our irrigation system, it can't handle a big surge like that. So we'll see. Hopefully it handles it. It's not built for that, I should say. I shouldn't say it can't handle it. It's not built for that, and it's 100 years old. So that's something we got to replace pretty soon. Maybe we'll get up there and look at it. But I just flew my drone over a couple days ago, and there's no water in here. And you can see, I mean, it is dry all the time. People ride their four-wheelers down there. And then I just flew over, and it's got the water coming down. So right now there's probably under 3,000 CFS going through it right now. I'm hoping in a few days, I'm not hoping, but in a few days we'll catch up to the 18,000 they let out. They've let enough water out of the diversion dams uphill from us that they're going to slowly start closing them down and letting less water out, get back down to the 10,000 CFS mark. The reason they're letting so much out right now up to that 18,000 mark, there's another storm coming in next week on Tuesday that's supposed to have a lot of rain, and so they're planning ahead. They don't want the dam walls to break and then we lose all our water, which is a good thing. It recharges our aquifers. When water runs down here down the river, it recharges our aquifers, which is good. We just don't like when it threatens to break things. So I'm not complaining about water. I just to rebuild that head gate where the water comes in is $12 million, and that's something this district does not have. So that is a little worrisome, but like I said, I'm not complaining about it. It's just like we're keeping an eye on it. And it's very flat through here, so that river is right there. There's my hay barns right there. I've got a little bit of hay stacked right there in tarps. So my grandpa's fear is, I don't think this is going to happen because it is 10 feet higher or more from the river that he's afraid that water is going to come in, get up to our hay, which it hasn't ran real big in a while. The only difference from then and now is there's a lot more trees out there in the river, which you saw from the video. There's some big gaps. There's still a lot of space for water to flow, but my grandpa's fear is a warm rain is going to come through and all that snow is going to melt in the mountains really, really, really fast, and that is what could potentially cause a disaster down here. But if everything just keeps going incrementally, we'll be okay. But a real big, fast surge of water could be devastating for us. But we're just keeping an eye on it. I'm not concerned at this point, but I just wanted to show you this river flowing. It hasn't flowed like this in quite a while, and then it's going to be flowing even more in a couple days. So hopefully a lot of debris is cleaned out of here, but we'll see. Again, nothing to be afraid of, just something we are definitely keeping an eye on. Now, my grandpa's afraid, but he gets afraid easily. Okay, well, yeah. So now you get to see the river that we farm next to. Quote unquote river, right? A lot of you guys farm next to rivers, actual flowing water. Ours is a dry river, but lots of water underground. Get out of the wind to now talk about what's going on. Here we are, it's mid-March. We just had rain, and there's more rain coming next week, and it's supposed to be cool. We're going to get into April with only hitting 80 degrees once or twice. That's not normal. The hay is growing slower. The water is making it so, the rain is making it so we can't grow, or we're not baling like we wish we were. So we're kind of running on fumes right now. A good buddy of mine is a hay broker. He's got 2 stacks of hay, lightly rained on hay. Oh my gosh, I am 88 miles from our shop. I figure I need to run $3 a mile, running mile, and so I've got to figure out, they wanted $17.75 per bale. So $17.75 per bale, 88 times 2 is 176 times $3, $528. So pretty much $530 is what I need to pay for my trucking. So 530, there's 512 bales on a truck. So now I'm over $1 a bale. Divided by 512, it's $1.30, $1.03. So 17 or plus 17.75. So it's going to cost me $18.78 to get the hay to my yard. Now I know from all the hay we sell, it costs us about $1.10 to sell a bale of hay. So plus 1.1. So I have to sell each bale for $19.88 to break even. And that is hoping I don't have a single broken bale. If a bale of hay breaks, if a bale of hay breaks, it's lost. So that's just to break even. If I break a bale, it never pays for itself. So I need to sell it for, what I just say, $19.80. I already forgot what I just said. So I need to sell that, add $1 to it, because you've got to have some sort of profit, or what's the whole point of doing this? Then if they break a bale, then I got to sell 20 bales just to make up for the one broken bale. And so this is a soup. I hate buying hay that we don't make. I hate buying hay this time of year. I hate buying expensive hay. It just, you can see how all these problems, it's not as easy as, oh wow, you bought it for $17.75 and you sold it for 20. You just made a bunch of money. Over $1 to move it, over $1 to sell it. So no, it's not that easy. So this hay, I know I've seen this hay before. I wanted to get a good look at it a second time before I made the decision, because there's about 5,000 bales right here. So simple math, it was $19.88, just say $20 to sell all this, 5,000 bales. That's $100,000. We're looking at $100,000 worth of hay right here. That's a lot of money. And I'm pretty much come to terms with, anytime I have to do something like this, it's to keep customers happy and just pray we break even. Because this is hay that's been lightly rained on once. It was beautiful, small stemmed hay, lightly rained on. After everything we talked about, I know the market right now, the very nicest bale of hay, the very prettiest bale of hay we have is $24 a bale. Well, this has already been rained on once, so it's not going to be 24. It's probably not going to be 23. I might be able to get 22. And we figured it cost me $20 a bale to sell this hay. So cool, I make $2. And what I say earlier, if one bale breaks, that means I got to sell 10 just to make up for that one. Now this stuff is going to be, you can't really judge this. This is open. The tarp's been blowing on it, but I'm going to cut into a bale and I'll show you. If you see here, it is small stemmed, which is nice. Ka-ching! Oh, close the knife. See, I'm already not liking this side. I see seed pods in there, so it's overgrown. Oh, it's getting better as we get in there. Okay. Well, see, that's not bad. This is the end of the stack. Those first couple inches were just rough. I can live with that. Look, when I was here earlier, not very many people do it like that, so I can. That's where I was several weeks ago. Okay. Look at, see what the tarp, it just rounds everything. I hate tarps. I hate them. So I'm not just going to do that one spot though. We're going to walk around and do several. These tarps make it so hard to get in though. This end is open too. But you can see it's fine stem, which I love. That's what my customers love. I mean, the small stem is almost as important as anything. That's real pretty hay in there. So this specific, get away tarp. This little specific stack, this one right here, I know I can make work. Okay, just cut this part. Let's take a look. I don't know about this stack. And it's pretty yellow all the way through. Huh. Not as confident about this hay. Super leafy though, I mean. Yeah, this stuff got a little more rain on it for sure. For sure. I'll have to go through, because I do have numbers on each stack, quantities. But they want someone to come in and just buy all of it at one price. Whew. So if I bought this at $17.75, it cost me $20 to get. This stuff would be real hard to get over $20 a bale for. This would be difficult. This is a bigger stack too. Let's see if it changes as we go. And they seal these tarps up so nice, which is good, right? But then it's hard to find a spot to look. I'll pull it up right here. See, this is already looking better. And that's maybe that stack I just happened to cut into, just one real ugly one. Things like this, you either, it's a gamble, right? Make a decision, you buy it, it keeps raining, and that decision turned out well. Make a decision, you buy it, stops raining, everyone starts making hay, and it's just a bad deal. Here's, looks like they hauled some out of here. Oh wow, see? It's a good sign. It's a real good sign. I wish there was a bale I could just throw on my pickup. Here's some bad bottoms. He said they, oh crap, they're sitting. Oh. Uh-oh. Gets a little dry looking, but that color's just, man, it gets real dry over here. Oh, get back out of here. Ugh. I like how dry that is. Now I have to walk along and get this stack with this tarp up in more spots. It's not terrible. I don't know, this stack will be, most of this stack will be a break-even stack. But when I think of business, I'm not a professional, or I'm not an expert. If your customer leaves to get hay somewhere else because you run out, the chances of them coming back are pretty low. Like I said, this stack is pretty big. This one's much smaller. This was the nicer hay. Yeah, this is just like that other stuff, I would say. Beautiful small stems. Just, I call it stripey. If you look at that bale, it literally looks like there's stripes of brown and green. But man, can I get $22 a bale for this? I don't know. And like I said, 21 is $1 a bale profit, because that pays for my freight, that pays for my office, that pays for my guys that load the hay by hand. 22 is $2 a bale profit. And I have to take, depending on if it gets crazy, I have got it, it's under a tarp, so you can see there's going to be some bad bottoms. I have to take the bad bottoms up if it's reasonable. They said if the whole stack is bad, then we'll do something, but if it's 2 to 6 bales per stack on the bottom, I've got to take it. So then I'd be taking a definite hit on that. So another thing to think about. I mean, it meets a lot of things I like. Very small stemmed, very leafy. Like that is huge for my customer, my clients. The color though, but if there was an issue with the color, this stuff had been sold by now, so gotta take that into account. But I will have to then physically pick out every stack and really talk to my employees. If you get a stack that looks funny, set it in a different row to be sold at a different price. But fine stemmed, just stripedy hay all the way through the stack. I mean, it identical to that other side. All right, I think I'm just gonna buy it. See, some people say all I do is drive around and spend my dad's money. Well, it's the farm's money, and I kind of do. So I just spent $100,000. Woo! It better pay off or I'm fired. Okay, now got an hour and a half drive back. Ugh. I think I'm going the back way, so I don't have to go through traffic. There's 2 ways to get here: the desert way or the city way. I don't like the city. Everyone, thanks for watching the show. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your comments. Don't forget, you gotta make fun of Millennial Farmer somehow, so then I can screenshot it and send it to him, so he realizes that we like to tease on this channel. All right, it's not all serious. It's fun and games. Don't forget, like, thumbs up, and share. See ya.